I'm Tyler Gildred, the founder of Gilded Racing, a company where we build Super Coopers, which are classic Mini Coopers from the 60s and 70s. What we do is we restore them and make them awesome by not just doing the traditional restoration stuff, but we throw in crazy engines, make them ridiculously fast and fun to drive, but also something you can drive every day. So it's really what we do, and we make them absolutely insane. Over the years, I've built tons of these things, and we have a collection in our new shop that is really impressive. I'd like to show you. I could talk about these minis all day long, but how about I just show you? Zoom up. So what we have here is something very unique. 5 very different cars for sale. 1275, this is a Mark III. It's a great candidate for a rally conversion, or if you wanted to do build it into a Super Cooper, it'd be a great car for that. It's very clean, and it's really that color scheme that made the Minis so famous. The Monte Carlo rally scheme with the white and the red. It's the most popular color in the Minis. This car has a 1275, has pretty much stock facts on it, so stock equipment. It has the 1275. It has the standard Mini seats in it. But we put has a nice 13-inch wheels on it, and it's just a great little car. Be a good little fun car to have as a toy, or you can do anything with it. This is what we normally would call as a very good donor car. Let's talk about something here that's very unique. I have seen thousands of Minis, hundreds of Minis I've driven. This is the first one of these I've ever come across. This is the holy grail of rare Minis. There's the Cooper S, which is really cool, but this one is the ERA, the fastest ever made Mini. This is the fastest production Mini ever made. And they made Minis for quite a while. It has a turbo 1275 on it, which it makes great power. It has the 13-inch wheels. It's just so cool. It's like the Knight Rider of the of the Minis. I'm in love with this car. The interior is amazing shape for all being original. It's something that Minis owners, if you collect them, this is the one that we don't see, especially here in the States. I think there might be just one other. So it makes it super rare. Fast, rare. What else do we want? Now, the interior on it. This is the original interior. It's neat bolstered seats. The back seat's cool. This is all factory, untouched. We haven't done a thing to this car, but it's just too cool. Now, it was the fastest production Mini ever, but obviously Minis are known for doing a lot of owners are doing a lot of tuning and tricks and making them even faster for race prep. Bill Richards is someone who's famous for it in England. He built this engine, and it's an Arden 8-port. This is one of the most powerful A-series engines I've ever seen. It was on the cover of Mini World magazine, and what we did is we had it restored up to that condition. Very, very low miles as well. It's just an awesome car. Straight cut gears. It's got everything you can imagine in terms of just rad upgrades. Motor-leaded steering wheel, all these beautiful magnolia gauges, the wood dash, it's a Roki. It just looks great. That 3-piece looking wheels here. They're just the 10s with these are great race tires. This is a great setup. You could take it to the track. You can just, find some Mustangs and smoke them, as long as it's nice and windy. It's one of those cars that would take you forever to build and would cost you a fortune to do it. And it's rare that we ever find one that is in this condition and ready to go. All these cars are now ready to go. Now let's talk about the next thing here. So you can build an A-series to a certain point until you kind of max it out. This here, which I like to refer to as the Mr. Bean car, everyone loves it. It's hilarious. Everyone will be laughing at you until you pass their ass, because it's got a built D-series in it, and that thing hauls ass. This is the kind of Mini that it's a total sleeper. You would have no idea it'd be this quick. It's super light. It's got the D16 Y8 in it, and cams and all kinds of performance parts were added to it. Just a fortune of stuff, and The only thing we really did is we put the black bonnet on there, so it did look like the Mr. Bean car. Now, if that's not fast enough for you, this is something that we rarely ever see either. 4-wheel drive, built by Minitech. It's a beast. It's got the B20 in it, 5-speed. It's just a car with every option you can imagine on it. You check every box, and this is what you end up with. Now, you know, what we do here is we build custom minis. We make insane, super fast, Super Coopers, and we have 3 different models I'd like to show you guys. We kind of explain really what it is that we do. And we start off with a what we call the Classic, and that's what this white car is on the left. It can be configured with the B series, a D series, and now the Eco Boost as well. We also have the Sport, which is what we call the Mark III Mini, which is the blue car here. It as well can be configured in those engines. And you can also opt for our third option, which is the Type S, which is our Super Cooper Type S, which is the king of the roost here. It makes 500 wheel horsepower, which is ridiculous, but we can build you one, and you can have just as much fun as I do.